Does the idea of buying a new pair of everyday running shoes sound exciting to you? Probably not. However, I have an exciting shoe for you. Today, let's explore the New Balance Fuelcell Rebel. Hey, what's poppin'? Jordan Thomas here, and welcome to my channel where I feature running stories, workouts, and reviews like you're going to see here today. If that's interesting to you at all, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. That way you'll know when the latest video is available. Now, let's talk about the New Balance Fuelcell Rebel. When it comes to selecting a daily trainer, there's really only three things that I focus on. There's fit, performance, and style. Now, I found myself in a situation that you can probably relate to, in that my workhorse trainer started to get up there in miles. Strava let me know that it was over 400 miles in the shoe, and my left knee let me know, which means I definitely needed a new pair of shoes. But I didn't want to replace it with the same pair of shoes I've been wearing because I wanted to try something different. And I couldn't see me picking another pair of shoes that I was just trying to fit my event around. I wanted a shoe that worked for my specific event. I spend a primary amount of my time running from the 800 meter to the 5K, and lo and behold, there's a New Balance Fuelcell Rebel that features mid-distance runners, track people who wear a shoe that's unapologetically fast. I reached out to Road Runner Sports, thank you for the shoes, and boom, they were at my door. We got those things covered, let's talk about the fit. Once I put on the shoes, I felt like the shoes were tailor-made for me. Yes, they were a little bit more snug than the 11.5 that I've worn in other brands. However, I didn't feel the need to size up. The sock-like upper of the shoe wraps around your foot similar to like a racing spike, but there's a good amount of support similar to a training shoe. The midsole was money thanks to the Fuelcell foam. It was somehow soft, but would like repel back into place. And the shoe is also incredibly lightweight. When it comes to performance, this is hella versatile across a range of paces. But when I look at the three types of runs that I would typically use this for, recovery, speed day, and longer runs, let's break those down. When it came time to run a day after a harder session, the first thing I noticed was this grippy bottom. This is a training shoe with spike-like tendencies. The lugged outsole, not only does it look cool, but it helps claw the road. And thanks to this plate, it's more of a bop and less of a bounce. This was great because while some days I want a cushy shoe, this gave me something else, and that was a rebound. This is huge because I finish up a lot of my runs with strides, and while I can usually power through them in my typical daily trainer, this felt like more of a natural transition to faster speeds, and I couldn't wait to do a proper session in them. For speed day, bruh, these are ridiculous. Just before the track got closed down, I was able to take them out for a full track workout, and they delivered. For every interval I ran, I got more used to the shoes. The strides were great. The varied speeds throughout the workout also helped me understand the shoe's limits. I'm always a little leery with sock-like uppers running around a curve, but thanks to this odd wing situation, I never felt like my foot was going to roll, and I had a different type of support. When I was jamming through 600 and 400 meter intervals around like mile pace, they just flowed thanks to this plate. It didn't necessarily improve my form, but it certainly made me more aware of it. It was as if the shoe became more engaged the faster I went, taking it out on a few hour-plus runs, and the shoe delivered. Like, I was surprised in like a very good way that the shoe still felt comfortable. Now, I will say that once I got about above 8 miles, the shoe starts to feel a little bit maybe too soft, and so I don't know if that's just because my legs are tired, but I do believe that this shoe performed admirably in that area as well. And so I'm sold. And so if you were going to maybe use this shoe as like a 5K or a 10K alternative, go for it. Half marathon, maybe. What about the marathoners? It doesn't matter! Because this is not a marathon shoe. And you know what does matter? Style matters. I'm 100% into this shoe because it looked good. I am proud that New Balance took a risk and did something totally different from what they usually do. From the jacquard pattern that reminds me of not only this desk on my table, but as well as a Biggie Coogee type sweater, to the reinforced stitching, to the placement of the New Balance logos. Like, every box that I would tick in terms of like, how far can we push this from a style standpoint? They nailed it. I even got another pair of these on the way in the all white pair, because to me, they are actually the ones that are most icy. Keeping fit, performance, and style in mind, they fit well. They perform well. Everything from a 10-second stride to a 10-mile-plus run, they're innovative. They got style. And did I mention they're less than $130 on Roadrunner Sports right now? Come on now, like this is your everyday running shoe. I look forward to trying to figure out ways to wear these more. And so I went ahead and purchased a second pair, even while only having probably less than 100 miles in this pair. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know what questions you have. As always, I'm happy to hear from you in the comments. I'll see you next time. Jordan Thomas.